What's up everyone, it's Simran Singh back with another video, and today we're going to cover a very unfortunate topic that most dental students want to ignore and really wish didn't exist, and that is the cost of dental school and how to pay back debt. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm going to be a dental student this upcoming fall, and I make helpful and resourceful videos for those of you that are interested in applying to dental school. And when I start dental school, I will start vlogging my dental school experience, so those videos will be more lifestyle based and showing you what I will be doing in dental school. So if that type of content interests you, please hit the subscribe button. I would really love your support throughout my journey. But yeah, let's get to the video. Now, many people don't know this, and it's actually quite shocking to most people, but dental school is one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive, graduate school that you can enroll in. So yeah, that means it's more expensive than medical school, pharmacy school, law school, physical therapy. I'm actually not sure if there is any other school that's more expensive. I think veterinary school is really expensive and it's pretty comparable. But yeah, it's a lot of money going to dental school. So I actually got these statistics from Adia's website, and the average educational debt for dental school graduates is $285,184. And this was for the class of 2018. And keep in mind, every year, dental school tuition keeps on rising, and the interest on the federal loans you take out are also increasing as well. This year, I believe, however, the interest on the federal loans went down a little bit, but the common trend has been an increase on the interest rates on these federal loans, which I will explain later in this video. So keep in mind that is the average. And to be honest, if you go out of dental school with $285,000 in debt, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. So they also provided the average educational debt for indebted dental graduate students for public and private schools. So on average for public schools, dental graduates will come out with $251,869. And for private schools, it's $326,133 in debt. So yeah, it's a lot of money. And keep in mind, and I'll explain more of this in the latter half of the video, that the amount of money you take out is going to be much more in the future because of the interest accruing on your loan. Adia also provided a statistic saying that 40% of students come out of dental school with more than $300,000 of student loan debt, which is essentially almost half the amount of graduates. And again, this is for the class of 2018. That number is going to continue to increase at the rate we're going at. I was also looking at a forum on Student Doctor Network. A user named LabLover actually broke down the costs of tuition and additional fees for every single dental school. And the range she came up with on the Excel spreadsheet without interest goes from $157,000 to $558,000. I will provide this Excel sheet in the description below, but yeah, it's expensive to go to dental school. Now, am I saying you should stay away from dentistry because of how much it costs? Not at all. If you are genuinely interested in the profession and love the aspects of dentistry as a whole, taking on the debt is definitely worth it, because if you budget your money well and live a frugal lifestyle afterwards, you should be able to pay off your debt. It may take some time, or you might be able to do it quickly. It all just depends on what you do after dental school. So yeah, now that you guys have an idea of how much dental school costs, I'm going to explain methods that people utilize to pay off the cost of attendance and all the other living expenses involved that you may need to pay when you're in dental school. So the first method to pay off your dental school tuition is having $500,000 to $750,000 in your bank account. But if you're like most students and don't have an insane amount of money in your bank account, you'll probably have to figure out another way to pay for your cost of attendance. So there are two common loans that people utilize to cover the cost of attendance for dental school. The first loan is the Federal Direct Unsubsidized Stafford Loan, and in 2018 and 2019, that had an interest rate of 6.6%, but according to Forbes, I believe that value is going down to 6.08%, which is super nice to see a slight decrease because that will save you a good amount of money in the future when you're paying it off. The second loan that people utilize is the Grad Plus loan, and in 2018 and 2019, that had a fixed interest rate of 7.6%. But according to Forbes as well, that value has gone down to 7.08%. So we're seeing a slight decrease in the interest rate for the 2019 and 2020 year. But the common trend has been that it's been increasing on a year-by-year basis. This year is the first time that there has been a slight decrease. But yeah, the interest rates on these loans are very high. So the faster you pay back your student loans, the less money you'll have to give back overall. So if you do take out federal student loans, there are two popular methods that you can pay those loans back with. The first method is the 10-year standard repayment plan. So the 10-year repayment plan is exactly what the name says it is. You have 10 years to pay back your student loan debt with the additional interest rates that are accruing as time goes on. ADIA actually provided a very good example on their website to give you guys an idea of how much money you end up paying back fully. So with the 10-year plan, say if you take out $241,097 and $162,000 is from the Stafford loan and the remaining amount is from the Grad Plus loan. So with an interest rate of 6.21% on your Stafford loan and an interest rate of 7.21% on your Grad Plus loan, if you did the 10-year repayment plan, you would have a monthly payment of $3,184. So the total amount of money you would pay back in that 10-year period would be $382,092. So essentially, you accumulate $140,995 of interest over that 10-year plan. So if your dental school tuition is more expensive and you spend more money on living expenses, you could easily end up paying back $500,000 to $600,000 with this aggressive payment plan method. But yeah, that just gives an idea of the 10-year repayment plan. Most people that I talk to actually don't do this because if you come out of dental school, for example, making a $120,000 salary and you have $3,000 to $4,000 every month going to your student loan debt, and again, that's like pretty generous. And keep in mind that a lot of your money is also being taxed. So with this aggressive payment method, after your money goes to taxes and your student loan debt, you could easily only have like $30,000 to $40,000 remaining. So that's why a lot of people steer away from this, because that's not a lot of money. But if you do go that route, you'll pay it off quicker and have more flexibility afterwards. A lot of people with working spouses that have that type of income generally go this route, but it's a lot tougher for students to come out of dental school doing the 10-year repayment plan because you have to live extremely frugally. That's not a lot of money left to keep around. But yeah, the 10-year amount is definitely the more aggressive route, and people definitely do it. People even do it in less time, but you have to make a lot of sacrifices after dental school, live a very frugal lifestyle, and also budget your money well and invest it into the right places. Another way to pay back your student loans is a 25-year repayment period, and I would say this is definitely the more popular route because essentially 10% of your income, regardless of what it is being put towards your student loan debt. However, since you're paying less money for student loan debt, you will be taxed more on an annual basis. After 25 years, your loan is forgiven, but you have to pay taxes on that forgiven amount. So ADIA also provided an example for the 25-year extended plan. The amount of debt is the same as the first scenario. So with the 25-year plan, you can pay back $1,898 per month for 25 years, and the total repayment after 25 years would be $569,350 of total repayment, and the amount of interest that you would pay on your initial debt would be $328,253 of total interest. So as you can see, the quicker you pay off your loan, the less money you have to pay towards interest. The payments for these definitely change on a year-by-year basis depending on your job and how much you're actually earning, but essentially it's 10% of your income for that 25-year period. And again, this is the more popular route. But yeah, you want to pay off your loans as quick as possible, maybe not take that whole 25-year period, because again, the interest keeps on accumulating and you're going to pay more and more on interest. So yeah, those are methods to pay off your federal student loans. If you guys have more methods that I haven't covered, I definitely leave them in the comment section below. Another method that people utilize to pay off their student loan debt is through the military, specifically through programs such as HPSP that is offered through branches such as the Air Force, the Army, and the Navy. So how the scholarship works is you have to obviously apply for it, and it's pretty competitive. But if you were to receive the scholarship, the military would cover your entire cost of attendance, regardless of what dental school you go to. And they would also give you a signing bonus and a monthly stipend for 10 months out of the year, I believe. But yeah, so for every year they pay for your dental school tuition, you owe them a year of service. So that would be as a dentist in one of their healthcare facilities. So if you were to receive this scholarship, you would come out of dental school debt-free. You would work in a military facility for 3 to 4 years, depending on what scholarship you were to get. You would also receive the benefits they give you during your time in dental school. And after you graduate, you also receive more military benefits when you're working. It's definitely a great option. Another scholarship that's offered to dental students is the National Health Service Corps Scholarship. This is actually a very competitive scholarship, but it is for people that want to work in underserved communities after dental school. So if you actually want to learn more about it, I highly recommend going to their website, because if you receive this scholarship, it's a great way for helping you pay for dental school. And lastly, you can actually get scholarships from the schools that you're attending. Some of them can be merit-based. Like, I was fortunate enough to receive a merit-based scholarship from the University of Detroit Mercy, which is the school that I'm attending. But many schools offer scholarships to help you pay for your cost of attendance at your specific dental school. So definitely look into those. There are also a variety of corporations and other organizations that offer scholarships that can help you pay for your dental school tuition. These aren't as high, but any money is good money, because even if it's $1,000, that's $1,000 that you don't have to pay, and $1,000 that won't be accruing interest. So you really got to think about it like that. Every dollar does count towards your dental school tuition. But yeah, those are some of the common methods for paying for your dental school tuition. I hope this video was helpful. This is definitely a very important topic that people need to look into prior to dental school, because although this is a great profession, it does come with a price as well. So before you even start dental school, I highly recommend meeting with a financial planner, trying to figure out how to budget your money and where to invest your money during and even after dental school to help you pay your student loan debt. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If there are any more methods that you guys know about that I did not cover, please leave them in the comment section below. It'll help anyone out that's watching this video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to begin vlogging my dental school experience next month, and I'm super excited for that. So if you guys are interested in that type of content and already interested in the content that I'm putting out, make sure you subscribe, like this video. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.